in the shop working on some turbo kits, and I'm doing some crossovers, or preparing to do some crossovers. And in that prep work, before I use these stainless braided flex couplers, I actually go through and weld the ends. See, if you see, well, it doesn't need to be on my face, I guess, but if you see at the end here, there's the braids, and there's two lips on either side. So it's not welded yet on this side. And this side, you can see that I welded them all together. My friend FLP Speed Fab on Instagram, he showed me this trick. You may have seen it before. Heck, you might have done it yourself. I just kind of unlocked another step to this trick. So if you do have pulse on your machine, this is awesome. I don't usually use it for a lot of things. I foot pedal a lot of stuff. But if you go in here and you can use a 50 hertz pulse, I usually just kind of turn the pedal or the machine up and then just use the pedal. So I'm not sure exactly how many amps I'm using. I'm on 130, 127, and I just kind of vary the foot pedal. So with that pulse, what I kind of started doing tonight is taking the tungsten, and I'll show you on the unfinished side, I guess. Prop my hand up real nice, get in here, and I'm whipping the inner lining into this outer, I don't know what you call that, outer lip, and encompassing, like it like welds together the three pieces, right? You have the outer lip, the inner braid, and then you have this innermost liner. So I can kind of take it with the 50 hertz pulse, and it seems like I can just like kind of whip like little circles, little E's, kind of like when you're MIG welding, or if you were tacking something with aluminum, you kind of like pull it together. What was really awesome about this last one here that I'm showing you is, if you have done this before, or even if you haven't, I guess I explain that I kept getting them pretty, like they were glopping together, and I wasn't really getting that nice of a lip weld, and I'd have to go back in here with like a die grinder or something and open it back up to get the tube in. But with this, I'm pretty much one shot. Like I can just put a piece of pipe in here and not have to worry about it. And once you get that piece of pipe in there, you're welding off of this lip instead of having to weld those three pieces together and weld it to the pipe at the same time. If you haven't done this, this is going to change your life. Welding these on, you can actually make them look pretty instead of just blasting it, because I ended up having to blast it with so much heat that it would just discolor, and I don't know, it wasn't good. So this has been super helpful. I'm in here a lot. I don't claim to be the best fabricator at all, but I've learned some things along the way, and there's been folks that are far better than me that are helping me. So part of my journey is to share. I think I'm someone who's here to be a messenger and share some stuff. So I want to continue to share some fabrication stuff. I do love doing YouTube, and I'm out here all the time doing fabrication, and that's why I've been kind of so quiet. I've just been working. So maybe I'll start bringing you guys along more. Let me know if you guys are digging these. We'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.